Okay, everyone, it is time. We're gonna do a full, real-time design process. I feel like it might be useful, and I've had a lot of people asking me to make longer explanatory videos, so I want to take this opportunity to do that. It's gonna be a bit random because I have a lot of thoughts while designing, so I hope I can articulate them properly to you whilst I go about this. But anyway, then let's get started. So as you can see, I already opened a new document. This is what it usually looks like for me. I have my grids here on a new locked layer, as you can tell. This is my favorite grid to use. It's a 6x5. Okay, so the on some lyrics from a band that I recently rediscovered. I used to listen to them a lot when I was 16. That's about 6 years ago now. But I really like this part of the lyrics. So I want to use that for a poster. I think it's nice. Sorry, I think it's nice. It's got a nice message to it. Also, by the time that this is up, this video, I will have also released this. And actually, this is super useful, so I'm using it myself as well. Let me show you one. Excuse me. The one I'm using right now. So, as you can see, it's quite bare minimum. It's really just the blue stuff are a placeholder for images, and orange is for text. As you can see, I only used Lorem Ipsum because everybody knows why it's there. The idea here is really to build on it. I'm providing you with the bare minimum layout, and the idea is for you to then add your own magic. That's the idea. And yeah, I wanted to clarify that it's really to give you the handles to start, rather than really putting, just taking it directly. Of course you can, but the idea was really to take it and build on it. So I hope that works. Anyway, back to our design. So I put the layout there. Not sure if it's gonna change. Usually it does, but it's nice to have a place to start. So in the product that I made, I only used Helvetica because everybody has Helvetica, but I'm going to return to my default settings, which is Pretendar, I don't know how to pronounce it even, but my favorite font. So let's write down the lyrics. We attract what we're ready for. Don't you like that? I really like it. I think maybe it's nicer if we have it on 3 lines. Fills the space nicely, I think. Sometimes I just click off the grid to see what it looks like. It's more clean. Alright, yeah, here I just have my assets. I always keep one poster there, so I have access to all my assets. It's efficiency. So anyway, now I need to add my branding, because then I have a better image of all the content that is going to be on this poster. The form follows the function. First we need the function. Alright, so, well, that doesn't look good, obviously. Why did I think to put it there? I don't know. I know the color blue is different. Don't worry. Okay. Anyway, so I'm thinking this would look better if it's here. I'm gonna change the the positioning a little bit. Oh, actually it's not bad. Also, I don't love this font. I prefer I have my preferences. I prefer this one. It's super nice. I love that it's rounded, and yeah, I don't know, it's just nice. So I always use this. I'm very default setting person, as you can tell. A default setting. English is not my first language. Okay, yeah, so I like changing some of the tracking, even if it's vertical text. Very nice. Okay, obviously we're changing the text later. I mean, right now it says something about good luck. Wishing somebody good luck as an idiom in Chinese. Maybe that's nice here, actually. Maybe I'll keep it. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm trying to align it properly to the grid. But this one doesn't work now. Anyway, trying to make it a bit bigger so the lower characters also in the grid. And you can see it's not, even though the line, like the text box says it's like on the grid. Also, I put the image placeholder is not a line. Anyway, okay, so you can tell that the character is like outside of the box, so you always have to make sure that you keep it in the grid regardless of what the text box says. Okay, so now it's nicely aligned. Let us see. All right, so it's nice that we have some like more empty space here. We can probably fill it up later a little bit with more mouse type. I love mouse type. If there's one thing I cannot go without, it's mouse type. I always find whatever I have to put there. Also, I just had another idea. This is usually how I go, just experimenting a little bit with some layouts and copying it to a new artboard. So I was thinking, I know I will probably use something of 4 characters in Chinese. So I'm thinking maybe I should put one part here and the other part here. When we go like this, that could be nice. It will depend on the image if this will look good or not. I feel so watched now that I'm doing like a live, well, pretty much live version of this. I feel like I cannot make a mistake, but you know, the whole point is to experiment, see what looks good, see what doesn't look good, and then go with it. So don't judge until it's done. Alright, well, right now this is okay. I will get back to this later. Well, actually this was meant for only one word-ish. Usually maybe like a date or something could be fun. Man, okay. All these different text boxes. And then I think because we don't have anything in the middle, it looks very weird. Because there's nothing here. So I think putting this here would be nice, and perhaps another text box here, or maybe some sort of some little graphic there would be nice. So this is kind of the raw that we're working with right now. So I don't know if anybody even knows this song, but you should go listen to it right now. Well, I always go and look at some of these details to see what we can add to the poster. So we can add the band name. For example, here we can add some of those details. It would be nice if I could spell. It's called Losing Myself from the album. Uh-oh. No. We have an orphan. Oh, no. See, this is what I always run into. You're gonna have to go through this with me as well. I don't know if this video is even gonna be an hour long. Sometimes my designs take longer, sometimes they take shorter amounts of time. It's hard to tell. Sometimes I also get really into it and just make 5 different copies of one design because I could not choose. We'll see how it goes. Again, I do feel a little bit pressured, but that's a healthy amount of pressure. I also prefer Pretendar with the tracking reduced. I don't know why, it's just super nice. I cannot, it's just nice. It gives it a more like artistic feeling because, okay, I just want to show you. Here, so this is Pretendar, my favorite font, and then compared with another favorite font. I always use it in bold. So if you make this one, let me remove the lines for you. If you make this one, okay, let's make it light, just for fair comparison. Stop. For fair comparison, make it light, or medium, Roman, whatever. So this looks still fine with the tracking reduced, but I feel that Neue Haus Grotesk is a little more, like, the tracking feels a little bit more reduced already than Pretendar. Like, if you would remove it here, you know, it feels so much more wide in between the characters. And it is. Personally, I don't love that. I mean, it's nice for legibility, but I think having that bit of artisticness in my posters is always very desirable. So I actually, by default, just reduce the tracking on Pretendar. Just personal preference. Now you know why I do it. I just think it looks really good. Alright, so we have some of the mouse type included. Is there anything else that we can add? So we can add the date also. That's always good. Where should we add that? I think I will add it here. I added here because then we have like one full line here of aligned type according to the grid. We also have this here, and we have this here aligned. This is aligned. If we would put it here, it would still work, but there's nothing here to, you know, create harmony with. So I put it somewhere where there's already something, you know, so we can connect them together. And that's why using a grid is so nice, because you're really thinking about where you're putting things. You're creating like intentional design without really consciously thinking about it necessarily. Like, you're just thinking, okay, where can we use the grid, you know, to align certain elements together, and then by default you're aligning things and making it like harmonious as a design. Alright, getting back to this, I think we can just grab some of the lyrics and put it on top. You know, the annoying part about lyrics is also always that they repeat everything. You cannot put that on a poster. Okay, maybe we just grab this. For now, I don't need to think too much about it. The type is going to be small anyway. Let's see. Also, usually I make my mouse type between 10 to 8 points here. Otherwise it's not small enough. This is part of each other, okay. Punctuation. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna go and put this here. For now, I changed it to be here, which changes the dynamic of the poster, so I'm not sure if I should do that. Maybe. But it's just that the sentence is connected, so maybe I'll just take this, because it's still part of this sentence. Oh. Yeah, this works, in my opinion. Yep. It's just that this rag is kind of annoying me. I'm not happy with this rag. This is okay, but not sure. Maybe I'll change that later. For now, let's just leave it. Also, this is not in the middle. Just saw that. Let's just group that together. Now we need something here. Perhaps I'll just leave that empty for now. You know, since this album actually has this globe on the cover, I'm thinking maybe we can make a nice little globe design as well. Maybe one that's filled and one that's not. Just gonna make some nice graphics of my own. See how we can fill this space rather nicely. Not sure also if I'm gonna stick to these colors. Probably not. I think I'm gonna put this here and put another piece of text here. I think that's nicer. So I'm just gonna take this part again and put it here. This is annoying. Okay, since I cannot deal with this, I will probably make it a bit smaller. One. Oh no, that's worse. Okay, well, for now we'll leave it like this. This is my mindset all the time. Just leave it like this for now. We'll see later. I mean, don't bother with it right now if you can fix it later. Okay, how did I do that again at some other point in my life? I think I did it like this. And then turn it around. Duplicate and turn it. Is it the same thickness? No, it's not. Okay, now it is. We just duplicate. Wait, actually, first let's fix this. Okay. Is this not in the middle or something? No, it's not. Wow. This is then also not. Oh, so you cannot really see it right now with this color, but let me change it to black. This is super useful. I'm gonna give you a nice tip. So you make a shape. Now you want this line to be in the middle of this rectangle, but you don't want the rectangle to move. So you select it. You selected everything right now like this, and you click only on the rectangle, and then it will align with the rectangle as the priority object, so it doesn't move. Super, super useful. I use it all the time. All right, let's get back to it. It's too small here. It's snapping annoyingly. Okay, well, let's make this one point. Okay, that's our globe right now. I want to make some sort of a distinction here between one globe and the other one, as if it's like going around the world. I don't know how I'm gonna show this yet. Maybe putting it like this, and then maybe putting a sphere around it. Really, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. It's just some experimenting. Maybe like this. I'm taking part of it away. Maybe we have a circle that indicates that it's going around. I don't know. Just trying. Cutting it so we can have it go behind it. Like this. Make sure to delete the right part. Okay, it's not perfect, but this is kind of fun. How do you feel about it? Maybe it's not fun. I don't know. I feel like it should have been more to the side. Well, it's not bad. Not bad for now. Again, we're just leaving this for now. Now the next part, let's save it also. Please don't forget to save. Okay, so it's time to decide what we put here. Also, this is actually kind of bothering me a lot. Let's just make everything the same color now. Okay, that's better, I guess. So now it's our job to find some images that are nice to use here. So I'm gonna make these bold. I cannot stop. Every time I see something, I want to change. Okay. That's good. That's good. Maybe make this also uppercase. No, don't like that. Okay, save it. Now, what kind of images can we use for this is the next question. So something that has to do with like the world. I'm sorry. Something that has to do with like maybe the band, like pop punk, or something related to the world, to the lyrics, to the vibe. Also, maybe we should just leave this. I kind of like it without. We can make it bigger. We're here for that. How do we feel about that? Then I want to move this also to the side. Because that's kind of also the thing you're considering. Not kind of, that's the thing you're also considering. Is how do you fill the space? Right now we have like heavy text going on here. We have this one that compensates for the lack of elements here. And then we have this that contrasts with this. We have this balanced nicely. We have this balanced nicely. Not exactly in the middle, but a little bit above it. So we have created quite an interesting layout so far. So let's see what it would do if we make this a little bit bigger. We stop here, the grid. A little bit back, that works. And then down, I think it's nice if the Y is just at the top of the page. Okay, that's quite nice. I would say so. Otherwise, what I would do is undo a bunch of times. I do like that this would read out in 2 sentences. Especially because then it's about the same length as the lines. But I feel that then like this, there would be too much space in between. So at times like that, I feel more inclined to take it down a little bit. Or take it higher up. To leave a bit of breathing room. Otherwise, it doesn't really do well. I can also put it up a little bit. Things to consider. That's why I always make 1,000 copies to experiment these different things and keep the one intact that I will choose in the end. And go back here to what we had before is also quite nice. Quite like the airy vibe of this. Well, for now, I would say to go with this, and we have a look at some images that we can use. So let's see if Stills has some good ones for this project. First, I'll just have a look at the home page. See if anything captures my interest. This honestly kind of does. If I'm thinking of the lyrics, it's also something that makes you want to do stuff. So things that like kind of show life and things happening. These kind of things should fit with the vibe that we're going for. I'll probably use halftone on top of the images because I just love halftone. Such a nice print vibe. So the colors don't matter too much because they will be removed anyway. But I quite like this one. It's kind of got me, so let's open it in a new tab at least. My laptop is very slow. I'm sorry. Maybe thinking of like a group of people or something too, that it'd be nice to have that in there. And it's quite nice because in stills you can also have a look at, you know, what you want in there, like what kind of people. You can have a look at different categories, so the search is actually quite easy. Ooh, I like the effect here, but that's not entirely what I'm looking for. This is also so nice. The pictures here are so good. I can really spend like hours and hours just scrolling through the images to see which one I want to use. I really hope I'm not boring here. Also, please let me know, like once this video is up, obviously, then you will have seen it, but let me know if you like this kind of content. Usually I write scripts for my voiceovers, and this is very like impromptu and like candid, so I'm not immensely confident about it, but let me know. This is a vibe. I like this. It also feels a little bit lonesome, but could also be interpreted more positively, so I'm not sure. Not sure. Let's just search like a group of people, see what they come up with. My laptop is so slow. I apologize. Wait, I kind of like that. That's cool. But it should be more candid. Like, they shouldn't pose for it. Let's see. Oh, this is fun. Let's do that. I will do this one. What else? I'm sorry. This is how I always find my pictures. It's a quiet process. Maybe this one is also cool. Maybe that one's better. Should we do some eyes? I really like eyes. I tend to use them a lot in my my posters as well. These kind of eyes could work too. Let's see, we have, what were my IDs now? Which ones did I have? Oh, we had this one, and then this one. And we can have that one indeed as the third image. Okay, I think I've made up my mind, finally. This one was nice. I'll keep it in mind still, because I don't know. This one's also cool. It looks a bit pop punk as well. Maybe I'll have that one too. I like this. Okay, let's go and download the images now. So finally, Photoshop loaded. Let's see. Firstly, let's go with this one. Oh, it's really gonna take some time. Okay. This is just a perpetual waiting cycle for me here. Okay, now we made it. So now it's time to just copy this whole thing with all the effects. Please tell me I can do this right now. Okay, no scratch disk error. Then I paste it here. See what it looks like. Okay, that's looking quite good. I will make the size here a little bigger. Maybe 80. That's still good, right? Still looking good. 90 is still looking good. Okay, let's go with this. Now we also have the option to change the gradient map slightly. I have a bunch of different ones here. Oh, by the way, guys, maybe look at this. Textures Lab halftone video on YouTube. I think it's from Texture Labs. That's my last option. Otherwise, I really don't know. I hope it's that one. Yeah, no. Maybe just switch it around. So the question is, do we want to use color or do we want to go black and white? I feel it could be nice if we went for color. But maybe it should be a bit lighter blue. I have to admit that blue is my favorite color. One of my favorite colors. So I'm a bit biased. Maybe this is nicer if it's a little lighter. Just a bit lighter. Maybe a bit darker blue as well to contrast. Yeah, this is quite good, I think. Okay, let's save this for now. I think first I'll just make them all like this. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this one because it's now ready made. It's basically my template. It's super easy. I haven't decided which images to use yet, but this one is so nice that I'm probably just gonna use that for sure. Okay, this is sad. I like this contrasty thing, but it's kind of gone. For now, let's just save it. I'm also going to make no. Okay, let's scale them down first and then put them in the back. I'm unsure about this image, so I'll just leave it for now. Okay, this one I was thinking to put it underneath. I selected the image and the shape on top and then do Command 7 to make a clipping mask. Very nice shortcut. I zoom in a bit because I want to focus on her eyes. They're really nice and I want them to be more the focal point. Okay, this is as big as the image goes. I want to take this one and put it on top. This is how I had it in mind. Let's see. Let me zoom that out a bit. So we have like the reflection and the cityscape a little bit. I think that's nice with this image. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then we have either this one or that one. So let's make both of them. Actually, you don't even see her like double exposure here. If I put it like this. Well, that's fine too. I actually like the look of this. So I'm thinking that's a stronger contender than the one we have right now. What? So let's try this one. You don't really see much in here. I think we should go with the other one. Yep, okay. So what we have now is looking like this. Let me get that out of frame. What I noticed for now is that this is too big. It's taking a lot of attention away, which I don't want. Perhaps I want to connect these two more together and just put this here. And then put this here instead. That's also pretty good. I like that. Make it bold. And make this same as this. Also, I'm thinking to change this all to something else. I'm not liking that very much. Maybe I'll just make them aligned like this. Put a line here, maybe. And then add an arrow. Just trying stuff. Always good to try stuff out. No. Is this the right? No, it's this one. Okay. Make it rounded because I like that more. Flip it. Okay. Now I have to say that now that I've added the elements here, I do think that adding the Chinese characters would make it look nice. So I'm thinking of going to this and taking this again, aligning it, and I'm gonna take this and put it in the corner on the side, because then it leaves enough space to put this right here. I wanted to put it on this side because she's looking to the left and I don't want her to like be blocked by the text here. Also, same goes for this part. Now the question is, what color are we making it? And also I feel like it could be nice if we have some sort of shape here as well. Not sure what shape, what color, nothing, I'm not sure. Perhaps we also need to put them like this. Okay, well, let's stop bothering with that for now. I'm gonna mess up the grammar, I'm sorry. Something. No, maybe we can put it like this. Because we're gonna have colors that we're using here, okay? So I'm gonna like make color drops this. The dark blue is a more dominating color, so it's gonna be in the bigger well, shape. I'm also gonna make this a bit smaller. I told you before that it's usually between 7 and 10 points. For this one, I think maybe 7 could still work. Yep, okay, that's okay. But perhaps I can put this here instead then. And then put this here. Or maybe put it here and here. And I think I might have another color to join. I'm unsure about the top part, if I'm being honest. Maybe having a bit of like imbalance could also be nice. So we have this one here, the top, this one there. Maybe repeat it one more time here or something. And then a different color. I'm also thinking that this is a bit too big still, so I want to make it slightly smaller. Align it to the left or the right. I think aligning it to the right is always a safe version because we have, or the safe option because we have more things aligned there. I will see about my thoughts regarding that soon. Let's see, in the middle of this shape. It's not in the middle right now. Where's the middle? Is it here? Yeah. Okay. For me that's good. Maybe I want to keep these aligned. I keep coming back to my choices and see if there's a better option for it. It's also distracting me that these are all like different colors. Let's just make it more colorful now. Okay, so my idea that I had while I was making these, by the way, we need to make these half dots smaller, as you can see, like they're too big right now. And these might also have to be a bit bigger. I will try to make them kind of the same size. So I was thinking of making this like a vibrant color. I think I used the thickest. Yeah, there's no other version. I'm thinking of doing that. Maybe we can make like a vibrant vibrant something. Let's see. Red. Gotta do it again. No, gotta still read it. Okay, that doesn't work. Then how about maybe what color works nicely with blue? I always like orange and blue, but maybe something a bit more electric. What's the most orange we can get? Like fiery orange. Do you get my sentiment? It's just not enough. I wanted like neon. Neon yellow, for example. I don't know if it's nice. Do you like it? See, then you don't see it at all in the white. How do you feel about that? Not bad. Not bad, but also not great. So maybe pink. Pink red? No. Pink red. No, also not. I actually quite liked it. Maybe this color could work nice. Oh, that's nice. That is quite nice. Okay, I like it. We have a bold blue and then a bit more subtle type of like peachy vibe going on. A little bit peachy like. That's cool. Like that a lot. Okay, so still this blue color is the most used one, so I'm making that the biggest line here. This is the least used one, so I'm gonna make this that color. And then this color for the other one. I don't know if this is a nice idea to use. What if we make this one also that color? Okay, I think this is too much. This one's probably also too much. Just put it like this. I think that's already good. I think I want to make the text maybe blue as well. Let's make sure we all use the same blue color. I think it's a little bit darker in reality. I could check in Photoshop, but as you can tell, my scratch disk is full, so I cannot open that right now. It is a hard life. Okay, this is not bad. Then also another question that I have for myself is whether to, one second, I think I want to use a little bit lighter variation. And we can change the leading a little bit, increase it. I'm gonna align it to this top part here, this part, instead of the bottom. But coincidentally, it works with the center of the Y. Okay, not bad. Then another thing we can do to make it a little bit more distinct is to create a border around it. So we can make it the same color, or we can make it black. It's also a possibility. But now it's kind of giving a bit more of a manga style. As you probably know, I love manga, so never a bad idea. And I'm also liking having a bit of a cream colored background, just slightly, ever so slightly off-white. So this is a bit more towards the warm tones. I like that. Okay, then one last thing to do is to make the halftones here a little bit smaller. Getting close to the final result, and usually I will finish something like this and then I will open my file again the next day and have more ideas to add or to remove. It's kind of an ongoing process. but it's always fun. Okay, let's fix that. There we go. Oh, I also didn't change the Chinese text. Should I change it to something else? What can we write? Just to give a little bit of background, I have actually studied Chinese because I'm really interested in the culture, but also really interested in the characters. Like, to me, Chinese characters are kind of like an art form. Chinese and Japanese are kind of like an art form. So I was really interested in learning about them because they're actually made up of like ideas, are kind of built in the character. Like, there's so much to learn about. So I studied Chinese, and one of my favorite things about Chinese is the idioms. Like, there are always 4 characters, and I think they're so fun, like how they're created. Like, if you translate them literally, it it says sometimes a lot about like what it means. I don't know how to explain it. I just think it's fun. Anyway, we have our image now. So what did I say? Make them smaller, right? Smaller. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Looks good to me. We can have a look and see if there's a nice mock-up that we can use to showcase this on. I always like bringing my work to life with mock-ups. I want to see if we have a nice one. Still have to wait anyway, so. What can we do? Something nice. Okay, let's see. This is also one of my favorite mock-up websites. Sadly, we only have one poster right now, so it just needs an individual poster. I'm just gonna see if they have new ones. I feel like I've already used all of the posters on this website. Okay, let's see. Honestly, if you don't use this website yet, what are you doing? They are the best. And this person actually makes them for free. Like, all of them are free. It's insane. Maybe I will use this one. Oh, these are also... No. I only have one image. I always like these ones. Like, the dresser and the... It's always a nice mock-up. Maybe I'll just use it again. Oh, this one's also nice. Let's go. This one is good. I'm gonna quickly download that so I don't have to wait for it. I have learned to work efficiently with this laptop. See how nice these mock-ups are though. Cannot recommend them enough. Okay, for one thing, I'm quite happy with this. One thing I do want to change, I think, is the position of this one. Maybe I want to put that here. No, maybe I don't. But maybe I do want to put it here. Just to have a bit more of balance going on here at the bottom. Otherwise, I might want to decrease the size. And make it like that. How do I feel? Really unsure about this, honestly. But what I could do instead, I feel like that could work too, is put this here as one thing. And then put this here. And fill the whole space with it. Perhaps even like this. But with this justification, be careful, but with the rivers, I'm really glad because these two sentences actually barely show any rivers. So rivers is like, if you have a text, like this one, for example, this one does have it. If you have a text, there's a huge space here between the words. And if that goes on like throughout your text, you get rivers. which is not amazing. So you should try to avoid that as much as possible. It's always doing that. If I change the size or the font, the thickness, it always makes it smaller. But luckily this one barely has any of that, because luckily the text works for that. So let's align it to the grid once more. This too, I'm gonna align it here, maybe even make it like maybe align it like this, maybe like this, and it decrease the size between them. Okay, maybe a bit more so that it's right there. Yeah, okay. I feel like it has less impact though. Okay, let's undo like 500 times. I don't love it. I don't love it. Okay, I think, oh, no, not that far, not that far, not that, we cannot, that's sad. Well, amazing. Excuse me, people. I am sorry about that. The laptop is just so small, it's unbelievable. Small? Did I just say that? I mean, slow. I meant slow. Okay, done. Then this, put it in bold. Put it in 10. And then, I think we'll call this a day. I think this should be good, so export. I hope you did enjoy this long design video. I hope it gives you a bit more of an insight into what I think when I'm designing. I hope it helps in some way, in whatever way. And keep designing, never stop creating. You got this.